Hi there, guys. It's Hazel here from South Africa, and here we are on Friday, the 27th of February. And all I can say is I hope you found the fun in Feb, because we certainly did, Candy and I. We've been having an absolute ball. Anyway, here we go. Time to do the last page, and the prompt is this time. Oh, my word. The prompt is, one moment please. I've just looked it up. Pocket or tuck spot. There we go. Pocket or tuck spot, and we're doing a pocket. Because I decided, seeing as how this was the final page in the journal, as you know, in the front I've got the prompts. At the back here I've got a rough page, a rough spreadsheet of the prompts we did and the choices we made and little bits of information, which I'm going to put together in a kind of a breakdown of how successful we thought things were. We will, I'm quite sure, be doing this next year again, because bless you people, a lot of you have asked us if we're going to do it again next year. So I'm happy to say I'm game, and I can't see Candy objecting either. Right, now let's glue this little strip down. I have a masterboard that I created towards the end of last year, but it was actually I can't remember exactly when it was, but I did do one, and it's a rather beautiful one, which I've now made smaller. So it was an A4, so I have printed it out smaller to fit the A5 pages here, and it's the one I did with the lilac tissue paper, and you know, all the stamping and strips and all that sort of thing that I did on it. We now have it here and ready to use. So it will be rather nice with these edges of the lilac, picking up the lilac in here. So there we have it. I've just got to do, this is left over from that strip, from that masterboard that I created out of the bits and pieces, if you remember. And I used it eventually to put the page down for the oh my goodness, what is it called? The tunnel. The final page of the tunnel had that little thingy on it. Right, there we go. Let's make a nice tidy corner here. See how nicely this is covering up now. That's also one of the things that I do. I keep these and keep smooshing paint on, and whatever lands on there gets taken off and becomes part of the, there we go, that'll do. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. do the top one. Then we can add the masterboard. Yes, I thought because the pocket and tuck was the final prompt, so it's the last page in the last active page in the journal. I thought let's oops, sorry, stop talking and start focusing here. This would be quite handy, because what I will do is this pocket will hold my final breakdowns for the, you know, the information on how the actual collaboration went. There we go. Now I don't think I need this on here anymore, because there is not an awful lot of paint and mess involved with this one. Oops, I'll muffle that out. Let me just trim this quickly. Good. This one. No, let's not take a chance. Let's just do it properly, shall we? Shortcuts and me, we're not friends. I take some kind of a shortcut unless I'm very careful, I end up giving myself 3 times the amount of work and vowing and declaring that I will never ever do that again. Okay, so it can go over there, this can come down here. I'm just eyeballing it, but I think I'm going to be pretty accurate. Okay. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Only trouble I find with having a... Let's see if I can find a piece of white paper. There we go. It just, you know, if you've got a fussy page that's next to the one you're working on, you sometimes tend to get a little bit lost. But if we do that, we'll be fine, won't we? There we go. And now, this is the fun part, because my pocket is going to have this on it. See, this is one of my fantasy gardens that I did, the one with the 2 little birds in it, and I shrank it down because I scanned it into my computer. Then I shrank it down and fitted it to the bottom of an A5 piece of paper. So now I've got this rather lovely lilac card that my daughter gave me, and this looks rather good on here, so I'm going to use that as the base of my pocket, and it's going to you see the purple here, it's going to pick up here, there's odd little bits of green and so on, so it will all come together quite well. But now I just need to make sure that I'm going to mark this in the right place. I should actually turn it over. Let's do that. That's right where I want it. Get down the trusty trimmer again. One day I'll be so organized that I'll do all of these fiddly bits in advance. But don't hold your breath, folks. Okay, let's line that up accurately. And that's going to be a perfect fit. Right, now what I'd like to do, I do have a, where's that little scrap? There it is. It's not going to be long enough. Okay, fine. But I will put this on the outside edge because that's the part that it's going to show on. I'm just going to make a little concertina fold here. Just cut that off. Now I'd call this the successful use of a masterboard made from scrap, because that is the sum total of what I have left from the A4 sheet of paper that I started off with. So I think I'm pretty smart. And that goes into my little strip file, you know, where I put my little pieces of paper. So I'm going to use this piece of card to cut the other side because it's nice and strong, and it will go. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to fold this in half. Make a nice strong crease and glue it like that. And I'm actually going to use my liquid glue for this because we need something that's going to really get a grip. Let's do this. Have it right to the edge. So it means when it's down here, there's that little bit of give. Except I made a mistake and glued it a long way from the edge. So I'm just doing this now. And this stickiness will disappear. Okay, so here's the other side. It's not really good for the nails, Hazel. Okay, now this time focus. And remember, you want it right on the very edge. That's all, the only place you want to put it. There we go. This one is not a matching color, but it will be hardly seen at all because it's going against the folds. Once again, I forgot. Ah, goodness me, Hazel. Let's just do this. Then we can always re-glue it. There we go. That's better. You see what happens when you don't make pockets very often. You forget what you're supposed to be doing. There we go. Right, so that can just sit for a little while. Yes, that's no longer sticky either. And now, this is going, we need the purple strip on the outside. Now, this is going to be so cool. Okay. What I'm going to do is use the glue stick in the middle. And then just put the wet glue on the edge. hang on, we'll still need this. Just take a few pieces across there like that. Oops, nearly put it on upside down. Now I must just take a bite out of the roll it and get it into the middle. There we go. Now we've got our little piecey out. Okay, now we're going right to the edge again. There we have that. Maybe we'll just have to trim it. Go. Just leave that to dry for now. I think this is going to be rather gorgeous, don't you? Just going to... No, let's wait for this to dry. Right, while I was waiting for the pocket to dry, I started fiddling. You know, I can't just sit still and do nothing. So I got out my gel pen and I doodled all the way around the edge of the page, just to, if you look here down this strip on the masterboard, you can see the little tiny leaves done in the same way, and I just decided to follow suit. Unfortunately, I did smudge it very, very slightly at the bottom here. I didn't realize that the gel pen was a little bit damp, and this card, this lovely lilac card, has actually got quite a shiny surface, so possibly the gel pen had to dry. Anyway, folks, that's it. Let me show you the pockets, then you can see that the pocket is there and how it fits. And what will end up in here will be my admin spreadsheet. So that will go in there. So there we have it. The collaboration hashtag 2026 triple F 2026 Find the Fun in Feb has now ended, and I want to thank everyone who joined in and who took part with the collab along with us. It was great having you all on board. It was great learning new things from you guys again, and I really, really appreciate the effort that you guys put in to join us on this. So thanks a million. Thank you so much. There's too many of you for me to actually mention, and you probably really don't need it. So I'll just say you were all absolutely fantastic. And Candy, thanks so much for your collaborating with me. I don't think I would have managed very well without your help. So bless you. And I hope everything turns out beautifully for you. I know you're having a difficult time at the moment. So sending love. Okay, guys, that's it. So at the end of this collaboration, if you enjoyed what we did, please hit the like button. If you like this pocket, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. There'll be more fun coming up. And please don't forget to comment. I really would appreciate comments now at the end of this collaboration. If you can just, in a couple of words, just let me know what you felt about it, whether or not you joined in on the artwork or not. You know, even if you were just watching the videos, I would love to know how you feel about it. So there we have it. Stay warm in the north, stay cool in the south, stay safe wherever you are, and we'll chat again soon. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.